Oh my god, I was gonna start my video. What? Give me a second. Anyway, I'm back. So, today I thought I would do a deep... Oh, that line's really bad. We'll ignore that. We'll have a deep talk because I feel like, you know, there are so much things going on in the world and so much stigmas that just don't need to be there. So, first things first is relationships. Now, I have never had a relationship and I don't want one. Like, I've been out with lads, I've seen lads before, but the minute commitment comes into play, I'm like, gone out the window, because I don't think, like, I'm capable of love. That sounds so depressing, but, like, it's so true. Like, I just run the minute that things, like, get too, like, close to it becoming serious, if that makes sense. Because I can't do it. Like, there's something inside me that's just like, run. And I run because I get so scared of it. And I know that there's so many people out there that have the same exact issue. And it's just not spoken about enough. Like, even my family say, like, you push people away. I'm like, I know. But I think part of it is, like, because I've had really bad talking stages to the point where there was this one guy, we were basically together without the label, but, like, you know what I mean, we still, like, no talking to other people, all those rules, and he'd ring me saying how many girls are after him, how many girls want him, and oh my god, like, I was like, great, that's good. But anyway, I ended up fucking him off because absolutely not. Like, know your worth, okay? But I'm 19, yeah, never had a boyfriend, do not want one, couldn't think of anything worse, because I feel like there's no point in rushing things just because society tells you that you're meant to have certain things by now and that you're meant to have it all planned out, and I don't believe in that. I can't say I don't, because I feel like there's just so much more to life than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's good to have company, yeah, it's good to have someone there, but there's just so, like, love comes in so many ways that it doesn't just need to be in a relationship. And I feel like there's so much pressure, especially on young girls, to have gotten a relationship by now. And I don't believe in it, like, I don't. It's so stupid, like. And I think, like, as well, onto a different topic, I'll probably come back to relationships in a minute. Like, once you see, actually I'm talking about relationships still, so but once you see, like, all your mates in a relationship, you're like, oh my god, like, I'm so behind in life, like, my mates are engaged, like, some of my mates are engaged, and I'm like, oh my god, I haven't even got a fella yet, like, I haven't got one, and I'm nowhere near getting one, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, like, you have so many other people around you, like, your family, friends, and in a way, it's good because you're not focused on, like, you're not forcing a relationship. I'm not saying that people in a relationship are forcing it, by the way, but you're not forcing it. You're just letting it happen naturally. I think that's so much more important than, feeling pressured to have, gotten into a relationship already. And yeah, like, it's just one of them. But also, mental health wise, I made a video a few weeks back. By the way, I'm doing so much better. Like, I've finished uni first year. I'm doing so much better. Like, I've never felt this happy in a long time, and I think that just shows, like, once that stress is gone, once you've got, like, the right friend group, and once you haven't got like teachers down here 24/7, it's so much better. Like, I can't explain it, like, but I'm glad I did stick it out in the end because the show was so good in uni. But I think like you can get in your own head so much to the point where you feel sick and you just feel like there's no else, and that's such a dangerous path to go down, and you feel like you can't talk about it because you don't have the right to talk about it because your life's so good and this and that. You don't have this, but people have it worse. But it is important to speak about it because I didn't speak to anyone, but I just sort of helped myself really. Like, I just stuck it out in uni. I went to gym. I started like, you know, taking my mind off things, and it helped. It helped a lot, and I'm so glad I did that. Because if I didn't, I would have just got worse. Like, I genuinely would have. But now things are good. Things are good. And I think as well, it's just like the people who you surround yourself with. Like, if you surround yourself with positive people, like, you're gonna be positive. If you surround yourself with like all like, you know, negative people, you're gonna be negative. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them. And once you realise like, oh, actually things aren't actually as bad as it seems. It's just me being in my own head a bit too much. Like, things are actually okay. Things are gonna get better. Things are gonna get there, and you have to let it all work out in the end. And I think like that's something that's just not spoken about. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can just get in your own head so much, and it's so hard to get out. But people look at you and you're like, oh, what's up, you're okay? And you're like, I don't know. I do not know how to explain it. I don't know what's going on, I don't know how I feel, I don't understand my own emotions. And then when you say, oh yeah, I'm fine, they're like, do you just look at it empty with a blank skirt? And you're like, do you know? But it's fine now. But I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people my age, do you know what I mean? And that's completely fine because in the end it's gonna be okay, and if you speak to someone it makes it 10 times better, trust. And if you just like, you know, go out, go on walks, you know, do whatever you can to just make yourself feel better, because you have to, trust me, you have to. But another thing, okay, different subject, this is basically just a vlog about me like talking, sorry, but another thing, like, society expects you to know what you're doing from the age of 16. 16, by the way. Like, I'm sorry, no, that's not happening. So, like, your frontal lobe hasn't even fully developed yet, until it's 25, isn't it? But I feel like there's just so much pressure on young people to have it all figured out, to know what they're doing, know what they want to do with their life. That's not the case. It's not, because I see my little sister now, she's so stressed about her exams, bless her. And it's so wrong, it's actually so wrong. She's 14 by the way, like, out of order to be honest. But I just want to let you know, like, if you're going through GCSEs now, it's not the end of the world, it's not. You can resit them in college, and if you don't pass them in college, I haven't passed my maths exam yet, I failed it for the exams. And I've had jobs in the past, I haven't got one now. But I'm still in uni, do you know what I mean? It's honestly, it's not the end of the world. And I feel like school puts so much pressure on these kids to do well for their own sake. It's for their own sake, by the way. No, it's like, yeah, you might need some GCSEs, but don't put that much pressure on yourself. Like, it's honestly not worth it. Like, yeah, try your best, but that's all you can do. You can't change the results, you can't change what's on the paper. You can just change how much effort you put into it. But effort and pressure are two different things, bear that in mind. But also, in unemployment, I'm unemployed. I have no income whatsoever until September when student finance comes in. So the money I've got now will still last until September. I've applied for jobs, I've applied for over 100 jobs. I've got like 2 interviews, denied off both. And that's fine, that is okay, because I know that I need a job in the future and I need one now, but I'm not in no rush because Like, obviously, I can't change it, I really can't. And that's what people need to remember, like, you just can't change the outcome. And, you know, you can't really change the past, you can just change the future. And, you know, it's all in, like, good time, and it'll eventually you'll get a job, eventually you'll be happy with where you are in life, and good things take time, and that's okay. Like, the whole point of this is that don't be pressured and feel like you're so behind in life just because you see someone else doing the things that you want to do in 5-10 years time, because you've got your own plan, you're on your own path, and they're on their own path, and that's okay. Like, if everyone followed the same path, the world would be so fucking boring, it's unreal. So just, you know, stay on your own path, focus on your own goals, and don't let society force you into this way of life that's like a never-ending cycle, because in the end you'll just be unhappy and wish that you did the things that you wanted to do instead of following everyone else. Guys, that was my rant. But also, yeah, that's all I really want to say. Like, I'm out of breath now. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Sorry, this vlog's really late. It's really fucking late. Actually, it's not late, but it'll be up late. It'll be out at like 9 by the time I've edited it. But it's just, you know, a quick one, a quick little reminder, you know. I feel like these types of videos are important, but I'll be back to normal vlogging maybe on the weekend, maybe tomorrow. Not too sure yet. But these vlogs are just as important, you know, little reminders, especially the things that influencers are saying. I said it, sorry, it had to be said. Oh my god, where's this unfocused? Focus on me. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. This is autofocus, isn't it? Guys, is this autofocus? I don't know. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!